Imagine a world where a free app from China dethrones Silicon Valley's billion-dollar AI empires. A tool so powerful, it leaves ChatGPT in the dust. This isn't science fiction, it's happening right now. Let's unpack how DeepSeek R1 became the earthquake nobody saw coming. Today, we stand at the crossroads of a new era in artificial intelligence, a moment that has left the world, and particularly the corridors of American tech, in a state of awe and surprise. On January 20th, 2025, a breakthrough emerged from an unexpected corner of innovation. A Chinese research lab introduced DeepSeek R1, an AI chatbot that is not only setting new standards, but is rewriting the rules of the game. According to the accompanying research, DeepSeek R1 doesn't just rival, it surpasses the world's leading AI systems in areas critical to our digital future, such as mathematics and complex reasoning. Imagine this, while top-tier competitors like OpenAI's ChatGPT-o1, Meta's Llama, and Google's Gemini Advanced have long been the benchmark for excellence, DeepSeek R1 has outperformed them all. What makes this achievement even more striking is the cost efficiency behind it. Where many American companies have poured billions into developing their models, the development of DeepSeek R1 came at a staggering fraction of the cost, just $5.6 million. And here's the twist. Well, some industry leaders are monetizing their breakthroughs with steep monthly charges. OpenAI, for instance, pricing its ChatGPT-o1 Pro at $200 a month. DeepSeek R1 is available free of charge to everyone. This bold move is not just a statement of technical prowess, but a challenge to the prevailing business models in AI innovation. Remember, a not-so-distant past moment when OpenAI's own founder, Sam Altman, questioned the feasibility of building foundational AI models on a modest budget, dismissing the idea with a hint of arrogance.
If you want to build foundational models, how should we think about that? Not 100 million, but let's say 10 million could actually build something truly substantial.
Look, the way this works is we're going to tell you it's totally hopeless to compete with us on training foundation models. You shouldn't try, and it's your job to try anyway. And I believe both of those things.
Today, as DeepSeek R1 ascends to become the most downloaded app across both the US App Store and Google Play Store, that very sentiment seems to have been turned on its head. In this unfolding narrative of innovation, DeepSeek R1 isn't merely a technological triumph. It's a wake-up call, a reminder that the future of AI is not solely dictated by vast financial resources, but by the ingenuity, efficiency, and daring spirit of those who dare to reimagine the possibilities. January 27th, a date that sent shockwaves through the global market. Overnight, a Chinese AI chatbot named DeepSeek erased $1 trillion from the US index. The ripple effect was unprecedented. But how did an AI tool built by a reclusive entrepreneur, a team of young PhDs, trigger the largest single-day corporate loss in history? Let's unravel this story. Before DeepSeek burst onto the scene, NVIDIA reigned supreme, posting a staggering valuation of $3.5 trillion. Yet, in just one trading day, its value tumbled to $2.9 trillion. NVIDIA, the chip powerhouse known for producing the very processors that train and run artificial intelligence, saw its shares dive by 17%. The biggest single-day drop ever recorded for any company, with a loss of $589 billion in market capitalization. Meet Lin Wenfeng, the 40-year-old mastermind behind DeepSeek, a man so private even his face is rarely seen. In 2015, he founded Highflyer, a hedge fund using AI to outsmart markets. By 2019, he pivoted to Highflyer AI, quietly assembling a team of China's brightest minds. Not engineers, but PhD students, mathematicians, physicists, and AI theorists from elite universities. In May 2023, Liang embarked on a moonshot, an AI model to surpass OpenAI's ChatGPT-4 and Google's Gemini. But unlike Silicon Valley's billion-dollar labs, his budget was mere millions. His secret weapon? Training DeepSeek on the world's most complex problems, from quantum equations to financial forecasting. The result? DeepSeek R1, an AI that thinks smarter, faster, and cheaper. Here's the kicker. Liang's team was tiny, just 200 people, 95% under age 30. Compare that to OpenAI's 3,500 employees. Yet, in 2 years, this lean squad built an AI so efficient it shattered assumptions. As one analyst put it, DeepSeek thought we don't need as much cash or chips as we thought. Now, back to NVIDIA. Why the collapse? Simple. DeepSeek's efficiency. NVIDIA's chips are the gold standard for training AI. But Liang's model required far less computational power. Investors realized if AI can be built smarter, not harder, demand for NVIDIA's hardware might plummet. Overnight, the chip giant's future looked uncertain. By January 27th, DeepSeek wasn't just a tool, it was a phenomenon, topping app stores globally. It proved China's AI sector isn't just catching up, it's leading, and unlike rivals backed by giants like Baidu or Tencent, DeepSeek emerged independently, a David among Goliaths. The DeepSeek saga isn't just about markets or tech, it's about a reclusive visionary who rewrote the rules. In a world obsessed with scale, Liang showed that brilliance, not billions, can drive disruptions. And as AI's next chapter unfolds, one question lingers. What happens when the rest of the world starts thinking small? In the ever-evolving world of artificial intelligence, one concept has redefined how machines think. Chain of thought. Today, we unravel the story of AI models like DeepSeek and OpenAI's ChatGPT, exploring how they mimic human reasoning to solve problems with unprecedented depth. Let's start with the basics. Chain of thought is not just a buzzword, it's a revolution. Imagine asking a question and instead of spitting out an answer, the AI pauses, reflects, critiques its own logic and even anticipates gaps in its knowledge. Sound familiar? It's how humans reason, weighing possibilities, doubting assumptions, and refining conclusions. Now machines are learning to do the same. Rewind to November 2022. OpenAI launches ChatGPT-3, a groundbreaking text-based AI that stunned the world with its fluency. But this was just the beginning. By March 2023, GPT-4 arrived, sharper and more capable, handling complex tasks with ease. Yet, it still lacked a critical ingredient, multimodality. Enter GPT-4o. In May 2024, this wasn't just an upgrade, it was a paradigm shift. For the first time, AI could see, hear, and speak. Users could share photos, converse verbally, or ask for generated visuals. Multimodality meant that AI understood the world as humans do, through multiple senses. But the true leap came on September 12, 2024, with OpenAI's O1 model, the first to fully embrace chain of thought. Unlike its predecessors, O1 didn't just answer questions, it debated itself. Before responding, it generated counter questions. Is this fact accurate? Could there be a better approach? What biases might exist here? Think of it as a mental chess match. Every answer underwent rigorous self-scrutiny, mirroring human critical thinking. This inner dialogue allowed O1 to tackle ambiguity, admit uncertainty, and refine responses in real time, a stark contrast to older models that relied on linear, one-shot answers. DeepSeek, another CNN pioneer, operates similarly. Both models prioritize reasoning over regurgitation. Whether solving a math problem or analyzing a poem, they break tasks into steps, weigh alternatives, and iterate. Much like a student working through a tough exam question. So why does it matter? Chain of thought isn't just about accuracy. It's about trust. By showing their work, these models let users follow the logic behind answers. They're not perfect, but their ability to self-correct bridges the gap between artificial and human intelligence. As AI continues to evolve, chain of thought marks a pivotal step toward machines that don't just compute, but comprehend. The future? It's not about replacing humans. It's about creating partners that think, question, and grow alongside us. Since its release, DeepSeek has drawn both interest and criticism, most notably for its built-in censorship. When faced with politically sensitive topics concerning the Chinese government, its response followed a strict uniform pattern. Ask about the events at Tiananmen Square in 1989. The major criticism leveled against 11 Jinping, the question of Taiwanese independence, or even why China faces accusations over human rights issues. And DeepSeek simply replies, "Sorry, I'm not sure how to approach this type of question yet. Let's talk about math, coding, and logic problems instead." Yet, this selective censorship isn't applied across the board. When queried about other global figures, whether it's Joe Biden, Donald Trump, or Vladimir Putin, DeepSeek doesn't hold back and offered details, in-depth responses. The reason for this inconsistency lies in the rigorous testing these Chinese-developed AI models undergo. Approximately 70,000 questions are used as a filter to ensure that politically controversial topics are met with safe answers. This extensive vetting, conducted under the watchful eye of China's chief internet regulator and the Cyberspace Administration of China, effectively silences any challenging commentary on local political issues. Critics argued that such an approach smothers genius debate and turns the system into a conduit for state-approved narratives, leading some to call for a complete boycott. However, there is an important twist. DeepSeek is entirely open source. Its publicly available code means that anyone can download and run it locally, whether by installing its app from the App Store or Google Play, or by taking the complete source code and modifying it to suit personal or organizational needs. This open source nature has already attracted international attention. American companies, for example, have embraced the flexibility it offers. Perplexity AI reportedly downloaded the DeepSeek R1 model and removed its censorship layers to tailor the AI to their use case. Microsoft too has jumped on board, making the DeepSeek R1 model available on its Azure A1 Foundry, with plans for integration into its Copilot services in the near future. In a sense, while DeepSeek's censorship practice may raise concerns about propaganda and limited discourse on sensitive topics, its open source foundation provides a powerful counterbalance. It empowers users and developers worldwide to modify and improve upon the system, ensuring that the future of AI remains a collaborative and transparent journey. In the rapidly evolving world of artificial intelligence, a new layer is stirring both excitement and controversy. OpenAI, a company literally branded with the word open, once vowed transparency and open source collaboration. Fast forward to today, and critics like Elon Musk mock it as closed AI, accusing it of abandoning its founding principles. Meanwhile, DeepSeek, a relative newcomer, has positioned itself as a surprisingly open alternative, despite hailing from a country often criticized for secrecy. But how does it actually stack up? Independent benchmarks reveal a fascinating showdown. In coding prowess, DeepSeek outshines ChatGPT, Claude, and even Alibaba's Qwen 2.5. When it comes to crunching numbers or solving complex equations, it claims the top spot again. But ChatGPT fights back in scientific reasoning and creative talks like poetry, where its human-like flair still reigns supreme. News knowledge? DeepSeek dominates riddle solving. It's unmatched, yet in raw overall quality, the two are neck and neck. ChatGPT scores 90, DeepSeek 89. But here's the catch: speed. Ask DeepSeek a question, and you wait over 70 seconds for a reply, more than double ChatGPT's response time. Why? Explosive global demand is overwhelming its servers. Imagine a restaurant so popular, the kitchen can't keep up. That's DeepSeek's growing pain, a victim of its own success. Behind these numbers lies a technical revolution. While ChatGPT operates as a jack-of-all-trades model, handling everything from medical advice to legal briefs in one package, DeepSeek uses a mixture of experts approach. Picture a team of specialists, one engineer, one doctor, one lawyer, and depending on your query, only the relevant expert activates. This slashes computational load, cutting active parameters from 1.8 trillion in traditional models to a nimble 37 billion. Efficiency skyrockets, costs plummet. It's like swapping a gas-guzzling truck for an electric bike, built for precision, not brute force. Yet controversy looms. OpenAI alleges DeepSeek copied its tech through distillation, using outputs from large models to train smaller, cheaper alternatives. Cue the irony. The same company accused of scraping books without permission now cries foul. Authors like George R.R. Martin famously sued OpenAI for copyright infringement, exposing the industry's ethical gray areas. As one tweet quipped, "The robber got robbed." So where does this leave us? DeepSeek represents a bold leap in AI design, proving openness and specialization can rival established titans. But its meteoric rise also highlights AI's thorniest dilemmas: server scalability, response efficiency, and the unresolved debate over who truly owns the data that trains these digital minds. The battle for supremacy in artificial intelligence is heating up, and the stakes have never been higher. In a world where data is the new gold, giants like OpenAI, Microsoft now face legal firestorms. The New York Times, alongside 8 US newspapers and Canadian media outlets, have filed lawsuits accusing these tech titans of harvesting their content without consent. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Viral memes paint a vivid picture. OpenAI as a fisherman casting its net wide, while China's DeepSeek scoops from the same bucket. For users, this rivalry fuels innovation. But behind the scenes, a fiercer war is raging, one that can reshape the global AI landscape. In 2022, the US government dropped a bombshell, a sweeping export ban on advanced AI chips, targeting China. NVIDIA's cutting-edge H100 processors, critical for training AI models, were suddenly off-limits. The goal? To stifle China's rise in foundational AI. For companies like DeepSeek, it was a crippling blow. Stuck with older chips, their ambitions seemed doomed. But necessity breeds ingenuity. Faced with adversity, DeepSeek's team did the unthinkable. They rewrote the playbook, developing groundbreaking softwares that squeezed unparalleled efficiency from outdated hardware. Their secret? Doing more with less, slashing costs, energy use, and reliance on top-tier chips. The impact was seismic. NVIDIA's stock nosedived as the industry's mantra. Scale required more chips, more power was shattered. DeepSeek proved that innovation isn't just about resources. It's about reimagining limits. A wake-up call for Silicon Valley and the world. This isn't just China's victory. It's a blueprint. If DeepSeek can disrupt the status quo with constraints, what could India achieve? Or Brazil? Or Kenya? The message is clear. The AI race isn't reserved for superpowers. With focus and investment, any nation can leapfrog barriers. For individuals, the lesson is urgent. AI isn't tomorrow's trend, it's today's reality. Whether you are a student, entrepreneur, a career professional, upskilling in AI is no longer optional. Master these tools and you will amplify your productivity.